So you guys went into a wizard's house. Party went into a wizard's home or mansion, and you guys got captured over the last 2 sessions. You guys saw some what you would thought was moving statues that were chasing you at the beginning, as y'all remember that. Then there was the gargoyle adventure, where a few people almost died. I think there's one of you that almost did.
Nah, not quite.
Nah,
No.
no.
We took damage, but nobody was near death.
Then he got abducted after that, and so did Tazar. So Arir and Tazar both got abducted by the wizard.
Yep.
And
'cause
you all
nobody-
had a couple of discussions with the said wizard, and then you also had fought him and almost beat him, but he got away, and that's where we ended last episode.
Fought
pretty
him and beat
much
him,
for-
and we got away. No. That shit boot fucking teleported us. That's cheating.
Okay. So last where we left off, you guys were in what seems like a green field. And guys, and it is sunny and it's very nice, pristine.
I want to roll perception.
The same.
Okay.
Looking around.
All
Yeah.
right.
See
I guess a
anything-
round of perception it is then.
Round perception as we start every session. Where are we?
Other than a green field, so let's see here.
19.
Not 20, not natural.
Let's see.
I'll have mine for you in a second.
$23, not natural.
All right. Everybody get above 15.
I think
Okay.
so.
I need
Yeah,
everybody to
at,
make
at the minimum.
everybody make an Arcana check for me, please.
Oh boy.
Waller, roll for Key Theory, you faggot.
I am.
Good.
Got a 17.
I got a 6.
I
Because
got an 18.
That's 16.
I got a 13.
How the
And
hell
but
do I
it's
know
just-
what's going on?
I'm but a
How
simple.
do
I
what's
do
going on?
both. Well, you've at least had like a possessed weapon. I just
That
do
doesn't
both.
give me fucking knowledge on it.
Yeah, Cam rolled a 9 on his Arcana check, so he don't know what's going on here. Anyway, you guys look around here, and you're seeing. Kind of look around for a moment, and you realize that this ain't Kansas anymore. If I'll use that pop culture phrase, this definitely ain't Kansas anymore. And as you look around, you see it's like the fields are repeating itself, and it's like the same piece of grass, the same piece of earth that just repeats itself as you just look around in every direction.
Great.
For
We've been
how
abducted
far?
by aliens.
As far as you
Um,
can see.
No, I mean like how far before it repeats.
Oh, it's like 100 feet, maybe.
Are we in the simulation from Rick and Morty?
No.
Just set on low.
Can I do a nature check to try and figure out if this is
Okay.
figure out what this is? I'm not proficient in nature.
Go for
but
it. Go for it.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
See what happens.
18.
This is not by any, the limited experience that you have growing up where you did. This does not feel natural at all.
In any way, shape, or form.
No, this is.
There is nothing natural about this place.
No.
And that is exactly what I'm going to say. That there's nothing natural about this place.
All right.
A rear.
Time for detect magic.
No. A rear.
Cast the spell, his head explodes.
A rear.
Yes.
Can you sense Plode?
Can I sense blood?
Not sense Plode.
Fuck. The answer is
That means-
no.
Oh boy. Because from what Aria has explained to us, the whole aspect of his connection with Plode, hasn't he?
Yeah,
The same
I
plane.
would assume in the
He
the
can't stop
times-
himself from talking.
Yeah. He chats because it's his favorite subject.
Sometime
Fucking
one of the
construct.
many breakfasts that we don't RP, he probably talked about it, and lunches and dinners on the ship, things like that. Yes.
Various explosions. Yeah, that kind of,
His favorite topics.
So yeah, you just look around and just see that, and this is
There's
not
nothing
natural.
we can do, and from now on, the mains in this game reside mainly in this plane.
Inside a bigger bag of holding.
I had to make up for Cantier not being here. Shut up.
Alright, I want to cast Detect Magic.
All right,
See if I can.
and you
pull-
guys look around. Cam is gone. As you guys, he's there for a
Well, that
second, and
helps.
now he's gone.
Wait, hold on. He rolled an Arcana check.
Yeah, after he
Never
did
mind.
that, and he's gone.
Oh.
Okay, well.
You,
I
like
mean,
as
could've
you guys are looking around, you take your eyes off and you look back, and he's like not there anymore.
Well, he could just
Where's-
retcon it that he hadn't appeared with us. But
No,
hey,
he did. He did.
Where's Cam?
that is a good question.
I'm very pointedly going to look up before I assume that he is gone.
Yeah, he's not there.
Okay.
Rear
Just a very
sees.
panicked glint in the corner, just going.
Glint's gone too. They're both gone.
Who? Glint?
Glint is gone too as well. They're both gone.
Alright. Do I sense anything with Detect Magic?
You look around, and it permeates. Basically, it's like turning on night vision during the day. It is like
You're blinded.
you're blinded by all of the magic.
Great.
Something ain't right here.
Okay, I will let my. I'm gonna close my eyes and do the whole, hands over the eyes, shield them, and then say, "Magic's everywhere."
Fucking wizards.
I was literally about to say that.
He said it. We were all thinking it.
There has to be something.
I'm just gonna sit down and fucking relax for the moment because there's not really anything I can do. I have some. Hi, Brexit's mom. I have rations and canteens in my bag, from the ship, so I'll offer those around
Okay.
because I really got no idea what to do. Out of curiosity, is my rapier of warning doing anything?
No, your rapier warning is a rapier.
Okay.
No colors or anything.
I'll be back in just a split second.
Sekione, which is absolutely nothing for second.
Why do you want a staffing star?
Hmm.
So no, we're definitely not Kansas anymore.
Things Waller wishes would happen to him, not being in Kansas.
Sorry about that.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are kind of sitting there.
Um,
And passage of time doesn't seem like a thing here. It's same, it's like high noon.
motherfucking time stopped us, didn't he?
Rear's gonna pull out that breaching charge and debate whether or not to just plant it somewhere and set it off and see what happens.
No.
I'm going to
He's got it in his
Good.
see
hand.
you
Back.
contemplating it, and I'll say, I'd rather you didn't.
Harry will pocket it and wait for the right moment.
So, Waller, when we were looking and we
Mhm.
could tell that the area was repeating itself,
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't just other versions of us in those areas, was there?
No, it was just like blank, like so it's 100 feet, and it
It's a
seems
repeating
like
texture.
repeating
I was
texture,
gonna
yeah.
say exactly that.
So
We're in
there
a-
is nothing here other than this greenness of a field. There's no
Yeah,
trees, no rocks.
No, it's a green field as far as you can see.
It's a poorly done texture. Like there's
Mhm.
visible repeats. It's not even a seamless repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character. Oh
Um,
my god, we're in a Bethesda game.
If I were
God,
to...
Howard, you've done it again.
How'd you know the wizard's name? No, I'm kidding.
no. What
God
would-
damn it,
if-
Todd
if-
Howard.
If this was a Todd Howard moment, we'd all be waking up on a cart. Hey, glad to see you're awake.
Hey, you, you're finally awake.
Dragon!
Yeah,
God.
we're going into the fucking intro of Skyrim.
God.
So it's just a green field. There's nothing. There's nothing glowing on the floor.
No,
Or there's no
it's-
lines in it.
No. Just a green field, and it
If
just
I
it
were-
looks the same. It looks the same as you.
If I were to put my hand into the dirt and dig some out, would that do anything?
So go to reach down, and you can feel the grass, but you go to dig it and nothing happens. Like your hand goes through the grass, and then it just comes up with nothing.
Like I don't even touch the dirt or
No. But you're on solid ground too. It's not like you guys are falling into it like a thick. It's not like thick grass.
If I were to stamp my foot, does it sound like I'm stamping on earth or stone?
Well, with your greaves, it sounds like stone. Or not with your greaves, but with your boots, since you're in your plate.
It's a fucking illusion.
Oh. Arir's gonna attempt to slap Darius to see if it brings Darius out of it.
Well,
Roll
you're
a
gonna hurt
strength
yourself.
check. Roll a strength check.
You're gonna hurt yourself. I'm still wearing my helmet.
Clang! Ow!
Hang on, I gotta...
But wait, I thought. So hold on.
Wow.
Let's
I'm
see.
just understanding it incorrectly. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I got a 9.
Yeah, no. You go to swing it, and Darius like catches your hand. He's like, no.
I wouldn't do that if
I
I were
wouldn't
you.
do that if I were you.
The rear will explain the reason why he attempted it, and if anyone else would like to attempt it. Shock themselves out of the illusion, basically. Actually,
What were
hang
you
on.
trying to do, Pilati?
Oh no, I was just
He's just sat there observing this comedy.
mhm.
Yeah.
I'm honestly debating just jabbing myself between the plate with the tip of a blade to see if that will shock me out of it.
I can cast Thunder Wave, which will emit a thunderous... Well, it does. It's meant to do damage, but it'll basically do a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. Where
I'm listening for an echo.
the actual damage portion of it, creature will take 2d8 damage, but that's inside a... Where are you? 15-foot cube. So if you guys are 15 feet outside it, you'll only hear the boom.
So are you gonna do it next to everybody, or are you gonna go like 20 feet away from everybody?
Away from everybody. That way they don't take the damage aspect of it, but everyone hears the boom.
So roll a spell attack. So what
Okay.
you'll need to do is roll a d20 and then add your spellcasting modifier to that.
Got it. Spellcasting modifier is...
Whatever your main one is for your character. I think it's intelligence for you.
Okay, cool. That's 4.
think.
So it'd be 18 I rolled.
So you guys watch as Arrear kind of moves away after he slaps. There he is.
Attempts.
Attempts
slap.
to. And you see him stand there for a second, and you see Arrear, and everybody watches Arrear like claps his hands together, and you guys watch as like this amount of energy, electrical energy, just kind of erupts from around him, and you hear it go, wha-bam! Like big old thunder, and you hear it go, Mini, and you hear it bounce back and come like right in your face. Like you hear it, you hear the sound wave go away, bounce back, and like hit you like right next to you like a sonic
It's a
boom.
fucking illusion.
Is anyone shocked out of the illusion or shocked back into a different state?
No.
Damn
Well, it's a strong illusion at that least. What?
it. What?
Has anybody tried to cross that barrier yet?
Nope.
Is it really going to be like the ultimate simple fucking illusion? You
I'm
you
just
walk
throwing
out
it
of
out there.
Why not give it a go? Your idea,
I'll,
you test it.
I'll stand up and, like, holding half of the ship's biscuit that I've been munching on, kind of walk up towards the loop and just chuck it.
And you watch it and you see it keep going, like you chuck it and you watch it just like fly another however far you chuck it, about maybe 10 feet, see it drop in the what looks like the grass.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, and I'll just walk across.
You walk through and you re-emerge right here.
Where?
Emerge right where you're right where you guys are standing.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Wow. What, is it really that simple of a one? Damn.
can I poke my head back in?
Turn around and all you just see is the hallway.
Well, he
they'll
just
figure it out.
disappeared.
Yeah, you guys just watch Bladewater just walk through, disappear. Don't see him anymore.
Well,
Array will follow suit.
way in or way out. Doesn't
I'd
matter
like
at
to
this point.
roll a quick perception check to see what's going on around here.
Okay.
It should be 18.
Yep. You look around and you see where the collapsed rocks were, and where the wizard's not here anymore, but you just see the pile of rocks and where he like got his way out. Yeah, that's pretty much all you see. Otherwise, it's dead quiet in here. There's nothing really going on.
Alright, well, we're just going to follow the same way Roland went.
Yeah, same.
Alright, and you guys emerge, and you see Roland, and you guys all emerge, and you see Roland just standing around looking. As you guys emerge from it, you hear the magic dissipate. What you guys assume is vanished. Spell's done, or because you all exit, it basically seals itself.
Out of all the magic in the world he could have used for an illusion, literally one where you just walk out of it and you're fine.
It worked,
Well,
didn't it?
it held us long enough. Yep.
Director does.
Do I sense Plode?
You now sense Plode.
Okay.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go hunt this fucker down.
I just said that.
Wait, did you actually just say that?
You
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Yes.
No, I didn't hear him say that.
And I take it there's no sign of Cam.
No Cam.
No Cam. Cam is not here.
You guys mind if we pause for a few
Yep.
minutes?
Yep.
Alright, I will be back shortly.
Yep.
Alright, same here then.
Alright. Probably pause the stream. Intermission break.
Pause.
Impromptu.
In the meantime, I'm going to inform Plode to go back to the ship to inform the ship's crew of our situation at this time.
Okay.
Since he can't get through, because I assume he's been pounding on the door nonstop.
Well, when he loses contact with you, he doesn't do anything. So.
Up
No.
until
Well,
the
you-
dimension shift.
Minor dimension shift.
User disconnected from your channel.
That was shit-tastic at best.
So, he wasn't getting in, so I might as well just send him right on back to the ship.
There was a way to get him in.
He can't climb up the top. At least I don't think he can. If we had to use a rope, I don't think you're getting...
I mean, he could just burrow his fist into the building.
Well, I think he'd been trying that. That's what that bang, bang, bang noise was.
That was on the door.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, if he wanted to get in, he could probably just literally use his hand, put it, knife hand it, and then just fucking slam it into the stone, and then just bring himself up like that.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have him charge at the wall.
Okay. Alright.
There is a cacophonous boom somewhere in another chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Then an ow.
Echoing along the fucking ventilation.
Yep.
Did it work?
Maybe.
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 What am I...
Don't know yet.
Oh, you still determining rolls?
No, you don't know yet. It
Ah.
may or may not have.
What do I
So-
see through Plode?
Yeah, darkness.
He's been teleported to where you were.
Okay.
I think Cyberpunk is going to be really, really fucking trippy with Keanu Reeves. Just only you can see him. Like,
Gonna be kind of like Tyler Durden from frickin' Fight Club.
yeah, basically.
We don't talk about Silverhands.
Yeah.
First rule of Silverhands, you don't talk about
Talk about
Silverhands.
Silverhand, yeah.
God.
I return.
Waiting on
That's
cash.
one. Though it is great to see the examples, this year of how to watch a game die.
Not as good as last year's premiere example of Fallout.
Battlefront 2 is my favorite. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, I'm on about fucking MechWarrior.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened with that?
So all the backers were
Oh,
promised it was going to be on
right.
Steam when Epic started,
Right. Epic.
and everyone's pulling the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing happened with Shenmue as well. Like, you don't promise something, and then decide, yeah, no, we're not doing that promise. If you want to get more profit from your game, guess what? You sell it on your own fucking site, but have the option for Steam. Like, let's see, Black Desert, or, oh, I don't know, fucking The Elder Scrolls Online? They both do that.
Hmm.
Because if people want you to get all the money, guess what? They'll go to your site. But if they want to keep all their games together, they'll use Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Not a hard concept.
God.
But some people find it to be that.
Another one, let me know so I can get it out to.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the offer.
Got it.
Thank you for the kebab.
You better remove that boy.
Mm.
When the Fed boys ask what the armored komatsu in your barn is for. What tractor is that for sale?
Fucking love this page.
Anything involving Rolf in general is just great.
That's literally this page.
It's all Rolf shit. It's great. Love
It's
it.
all like tactical Rolf.
Tactical Rolf.
Oh, dude, just look at it.
Do you dare disrespect the son of a shepherd?
Hang on, phone call. Be right back.
Ah.
Be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Everybody back?
I'm here.
I am.
I don't know if Cash is though.
Cash isn't. Okay. All right. All right.
Ugh, I'm back.
Back? All right. Good to
Apologies.
continue.
Nature called and I had to answer.
Ah, okay. All right. So, you guys are back. Everybody back? Everybody
Yep.
here? Everybody
Yep.
listening?
Yep.
All right. So you guys are in the corridor is where we left off. So they're back where we were fighting the wizard. The wizard is no longer there, and it is lit, but it is still like it was when you guys are going through and nothing was going on.
The corridor is lit.
It's lit, fam.
Lit, fam.
I think we need to head back towards where that shrine was. Because there was another entrance over there.
You guys can't go backwards though. Well, can't go back the way you came because that is now
No,
all
Rubble.
collapsed. Yeah.
Toasted.
we only have one way that we can go, which is this way. Just waiting for Brexit to walk face first into a fucking trap. That's why I'm behind him.
Roll perception checks.
You had to say something, didn't you? You had to fucking say something.
15.
17.
I ain't seeing shit.
19.
9.
No traps, but you guys start hearing auditory sounds echoing through the halls.
That's descriptive.
Sounds
Yeah.
like something slithering.
Ew.
Nope.
And it's not just one, it's sounds like a handful, a clutch if you will.
Oh, it's a clutch of babies.
Why couldn't
Any-
it be a clutch of persons?
And which direction are we hearing this from?
Down this direction here.
Down the way we have to go.
The way that you guys came originally.
Oh boy. Something's gonna have been released by the shrine.
No, not the shrine. That room that had the what's-its in it.
What's it there?
Any
The
update on
teleport,
Claude?
or the banishment circle.
This
That's
room.
that's well over here, unless they've all walked through all the way up here by now. And a lot of the Yanti are actually bipeds.
Yeah, but
These
the
are-
pathway. What is that? Oh. Okay.
Well, continue on.
Yes, continue.
There's that wall of skulls.
That is still open.
Yeah,
by the way.
we should head down there.
Yeah, so there's nothing in here.
Not yet, at least. You guys like you hear the audio, the slithering coming closer. You hear a door open and close. It sounds like it's this door right here.
I'm gonna have Claude punch a wall. Whichever one he's closest
Wait,
to.
Claude's still not with us.
No, he's not.
He's somewhere in a
He's
dark
somewhat
area.
dark.
Oh, gotcha.
Do we hear
Uh,
a reverb or the noise? And or does he break free?
and what does he break free?
He wants to break free.
Don't
Oh no.
crash.
Oh no.
Hmm?
You'll know it when you see it.
Oh,
He saw it.
Yanti.
Keep going.
Hmm?
Keep fucking going.
Dun,
I'm
dun,
gonna scale them
dun.
down, but I'm gonna get them all out there. So
Move.
I'm going to have a handy stick of dynamite.
Dynamite.
as you guys turn the corner, who's taking up the rear on this?
Mini.
Is it a rear taking the rear? You look Mini, and
Guess I
they're
am.
not that first one's the actual scale. See this large serpent-like humanoid. You see two of them start coming towards down the hallway at you guys. They're quite large.
Get in the hole.
Time to go.
Get through the hole.
Bail.
Get in the hole, get in the hole, get in the hole.
Go.
And you see
And
it kind of.
I am
I'm
gonna,
gonna.
Waller, I'm gonna scatter caltrops through,
Okay.
through
Yeah,
this little hole.
I'm gonna throw dynamite in there and try and collapse that thing behind us.
Or it's okay if he's gonna do that, and I'm not throwing my caltrops and wasting them.
Yeah.
Hold the bridge.
All right, so throw it, Darius. Roland.
Rolanda Valand. I mean, wait, hold on.
Rolanda Valand.
Even though he's
Better
not.
Okay.
fucking not be. Fuck.
What'd you roll?
5.
as you light to throw it, you throw it and you watch as the fuse goes out as it flies.
It fucks out. Just
Yep. Which does happen on occasion when you throw dynamite. So
Yeah,
That was closer.
I'm gonna grab another one and try that again.
and
Do it
by
again.
this time, first
Huh?
one is starting to come through.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be like right in his fucking face. Oh well.
aim for the maw.
Okay, that's better. 16.
All right, I gotta do it. It's a contested check, so. Oh no! You watch as Baywater throws it, and you see the Yanti catch it and throw it back
Okay.
into the room.
How far into the room?
Like it's in the middle between all of you now.
Oh fuck.
Might want to scatter.
Jesus.
Eh.
Scatter.
Fail.
Fucking scatter. Where you going, Roland?
Door's open.
Doors open.
Oh, the door's open.
Oh, that one, or is this one
Yes,
open?
That
No,
one
this
is open.
there.
That
I was gonna
is-
say there is no door here, so
I just assumed
maybe
it was
he's
open.
kind of teleported
Shit.
through a door.
And you hear it hiss and just you hear it like do the hiss laugh like. I can't do it. I wish I could, but it has the yeah, kind of does that. And you hear it explode in the middle of the room.
So,
And
well,
af-
everyone takes the open passage. You just see
I'm
a
gonna-
rear bail through
Yeah,
a
a
fucking
rear-
door.
And I'm
You
slamming
see
the door
two
behind
of
me.
them- you see two of them come out, and now they're in this room.
I'm closing the door behind me.
Okay, roll
And I'm-
stealth check.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did not be noticed.
Minnie just hides in a barrel.
Oh, I think there's pee in this one. Oh no, wait, that's ale. Don't worry.
What's
It'll
stealth
be pee
governed
in
by?
about 45 minutes.
Stealth is stealth. There's a stealth bonus you have in one of your skills.
Oh, then it's just my
More
default, which is
accurately,
8.
He doesn't have it in his skills.
Yes,
Well,
8.
it should have a bonus 8.
8. It's the pure roll because I don't have.
Is there a bonus there at all?
It's
Could be
1,
one.
but it's not checked off.
So it should be 9.
Oh,
So you still get a
Yeah.
bonus of 1 to
You
it.
still get a bonus because that's still
Yeah.
modified to your skill.
Literally, unless you have a negative modifier, you should always
Yes.
get at least 1.
oh, okay, cool.
Unless you get a natural one, and then you're just fucked.
Oh, as you're sitting there, rear, you hear that slither up to the door, one of them, and you start feeling pressure on the door as you're trying to as you're closing the door, and you hear it hissing, and you know how you get really close to snakes and how they sound
Mm-hmm.
when they're like testing the air and stuff. You start hearing that through the door. Yeah,
Opens
Yeah.
the door.
yeah.
All right.
The fact that I'm doing the fucking like.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, Arir will pull out that breaching charge that he pocketed when Roland told him not to, and just
Apply it to the door.
he's going to apply it to the door, and it's
Jeez.
time to go.
Cheese it.
and
Slaps
as,
it on.
as you do that, you see the door open behind you.
And I'm
he comes
setting it
into
off.
The room. Well, it's on a fuse, right? So it's gonna take a minute. It's
Oh,
gonna take a second to burn. It's not like a instant like It's not a rune.
I thought I
No.
had control to when to set it off.
No, it's you have to light it and run.
All right.
So
Anyway, why are we still stood here? Bail, motherfuckers.
All right. I'm cruising too.
see these?
It's going to be a run fest at this point. I'm going to take a straightaway this way and
Hi.
meet
Alright,
Roland
At this
halfway
point,
what the fuck?
and
I'm
say,
gonna
"Don't
scatter
look."
A bunch of fucking caltrops as we're passing by.
All right. Is this door
as
open?
we're literally doing a chase on the board. This is hilarious.
You brought it.
And you hear
And I would like to point out that my caltrops all look like D-Force because
Yeah.
fuck those evil little motherfuckers.
and you hear the
Now we know what
explosion,
Cash has
and
wound
you
up
hear
doing with his...
you hear an explosion from the door charge finally go off, and you hear a whimper and a very angry snake being down the hallway. Thank you, Brexit. They're still coming. There's still 2 of them
As
coming.
we're running through here, can I
Mhm.
see what's on these tables?
Surely can. Roll a perception check.
I can't see what's on these tables. Oh no, 15.
You guys
Maybe.
walk by and it's books and notes and tools and it's like a workshop. It's in a full blown workshop here.
Well, not for long. It's not. Sorry.
There's
Yeah.
research notes. There's full on volumes and tomes of probably notes.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna flip my bag of holding off my shoulder, arm sweep, whatever looks most valuable into it, and keep going.
I'm going to.
I'm doing the same. Do I have to roll to see if I grab anything? Because I'm not stopping.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Both of us.
Yes, both of you.
Unidentified loot.
rolls.
Here we come.
17.
Okay,
Damn.
with disadvantage?
That
Yeah, he
was
rolled
with
twice.
disadvantage.
He
Oh
rolled
my.
twice. I heard him
Okay.
roll twice.
16 for me.
My
With
first roll
disadvantage.
my first roll was 30, and then my second was 15, and then I.
You
plus
guys
4,
have
so-
random. You guys like sleep across the table. You have random shit in bag of holding, and
We'll check it later.
yeah, in rear, you're actually helping Tazar as he's doing that. You hear the snakes now go. One of the Yanti go over the caltrops, and you hear go ow.
And now he's got to do some checks. So DC 15 Dex check.
Fails.
So he's got to stop moving, and he takes piercing damage.
How much?
1.
That's it. Okay.
Right in
it's
the
basi-
cloaca.
Well, you gotta remember, like that's the underside of their tail
And
is
its
very
speed
fucking sensitive
its
as well.
speed is
Yeah.
reduced by and its walking speed is reduced by 10 feet. So
Okay.
they're stopped for a moment. They're gonna jam up the hallway, and this gives
Cool.
you a chance to get ahead.
I'm gonna whip another stick of dynamite back down there.
You and your dynamite. Minnie.
Hey man, best fucking
Chucking
thing
it.
Minnie and you, Bellotti, both of you.
Fucking explosion buddies.
He's got more than me.
Belotti's a goddamn powder ganger from
I-
fucking
yeah, pretty much.
New
I'd be
Vegas.
New
using,
Vegas.
I would be using grenades if they had been invented by now.
Well, there is grenades. You just didn't ask for them.
I did. I literally asked for grenades. He says I don't have those, but I have quarter sticks of dynamite. I said that'll
Yeah,
have
he didn't
to do.
have them, but there's places that do.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I haven't
So
gotten a chance to do that yet.
go there. Yeah, you might not be able to go there now. We'll find out. So
I could die in the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah. So you throw
Depends.
another stick of
I've
dynamite.
slept.
I need another strength check from you then, Mr. Baywater.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh.
lag. Oh.
Oh,
What do we got? What do we get?
a 20.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Fucking
yeah, I
yeets
know.
it. It ricochets off the wall into the Yanti's mouth.
Fucking eats it.
That's what I was
They
planning.
fail.
Bounce it off
They
that way.
fail. They fail. They're gonna fail.
There's gonna be Yanti bits all over the fucking hallway here in a
So-
second.
And is that going to collapse this section? here?
No,
Oh.
no, it's not big enough. You would need couple more sticks.
It's a bit more built up here, so
Yeah.
it'll have a bit more structure anyway.
So you throw it, and this one actually gets by. Like it goes and it stops here, and you see it kind of bloodied on its underbelly, and you hear an explosion, and this one will get hit, and you hear it hiss and back up a bit. They're still alive, but you did slow them down a little bit more. There's still one in the room with you.
Pay for this.
And
Nope.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck you, Waller. You're going for the TPK, aren't you?
Everybody but Cam. He's not here.
This is probably where we'd need him most, to be honest.
I roll 11.
I got 4.
Wow.
Natural 1.
10.
Natural 1.
Huh.
8. 13. He didn't do too bad.
16.
All right. So, anybody get north of 20?
Cricket.
You
Cricket.
got north of 15,
Me.
Tazor. Okay, Roland, what'd you get?
4.
Okay, Cam's out. I'm gonna pull him out. Darius, what'd you get?
10.
So
I feel like there's an
that
enemy that
one. Yeah, there's an enemy. It's gonna go before you.
11 for rear.
There. So you go here or rear. You go before Darius. And hi.
Wait.
Hi. Apparently, I
Huh?
was more tired than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Oversleep, did you?
Mm-hmm.
You're just
Well,
in time.
Just
Well, no,
had
he's
a
still
lovely
not
run
here.
through the ruins of a building with Yonti.
And dynamite, breaching charges, explosions.
Failing dynamite and
Then successful dynamite.
Well, it
Like
didn't
nat 20
fail.
successful.
He just threw it back.
the Yonti caught it and yeeted it back into the room with us.
He's
Causing
gonna take
a Scooby-Doo chase.
here. Yep.
We needed the fucking Benny Hill theme.
And as you guys, as the door opens, you see Cam appear in the room behind you guys and opens the door.
Oh, there you are.
Where the hell have you been?
That's when we hear him just go very troubled. I don't know.
It was
I feel
dark.
violated.
It
Welcome
was
to my
dark
world.
and there was things slithering over me.
Well, I guess Cam roll initiative.
Yeah, Cam will need to roll when he gets in. I'll let him do that when he gets in here.
By the way, has Plode made it through the wall or any?
No, Plode is not here yet.
We haven't heard anything either. No thumps.
He's
Okay.
coming though. I will say he is coming.
Well-
He's gonna probably Kool-Aid man this shit, and it's gonna be hilarious.
I've been trying to do like echolocation, listen for the bang, 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 but I'm not hearing anything yet.
Just next thing, all we hear is a boom as a wall gets blown out in the back where the Yonti are. Just one Yonti's like, what? And all we hear is, oh yeah.
Alright. So,
Why can I not join?
I'll invite you. Hang on.
Who likes the refreshing taste of Kool-Aid? And he literally turned a fucking Yonti into Kool-Aid.
Alright. I need initiative for you and Glint when you get
Yeah.
a chance. There,
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Very helpful that you've shown up. Oh, yeah. Because shit was about to get really fucking hairy.
Yup.
There would have been a lot of this. Ow, ow, ow.
Dead.
Has nobody got any healing? Ow, 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 ow. I'm dead. Like, all you would see is like Darius like holding the shield, just getting beaten down, just getting lower and lower to the floor.
Oof.
Until he's like on his back, he just goes dead, and he just literally says dead and collapses the shield on himself.
Alright.
Who are you? We are the knights who say me. Oh God.
There'd be a player character to make.
What? Just a group of midgets.
No, the knights who say knee.
The whole group would have to do it though. So who are you guys? We are the knights who say me. And then just everyone's going up. Just the DM's like, fucking shut up! Why are you here?
I will make
We
you guys
want
roleplay
a
an entire
shrubbery.
one shot doing that. That would be hilarious.
The knights who say knee literally just fucking run through towns trolling the fuck out of people.
The quest for a shrubbery.
The quest for a shrubbery.
What would it take you to shut up? We want a shrubbery.
We look
Okay.
at we run up to some random villager's house and just fucking why
Ransack
won't you
the
leave me
place.
alone? You must find the largest tree in the forest and chop it down with a herring.
What'd you get, Cam?
14.
14. So you will go after or before Darius? Did you
Before
get
a
there?
rear.
A rear, yeah.
A rear at 13.
And he'll go
No,
after me.
Got 11, didn't he?
I had 10. Oh, either way.
And Glint, what did Glint get?
And so he's right after me.
So
Yeah,
you need
I
to
did
pull.
it. I was fucking good. Put him up.
There you go.
Up. There you go. All right, Tazar, you're up, and there is a snake man in your face.
Okay,
Nice.
so how much distance was 30 feet total? Like how much did we set on the
0.3. It's
0.3, I think,
wanna
yeah.
say that again?
yeah,
You broke up a little bit.
0.3. Like 0.3 is
30 feet? That is
no.
Oh, no.
No.
5.
5 feet. Yeah.
5 feet,
so that would be
0.3
5 feet. 0.3 is every 5 feet.
What happened with
So-
the field?
It was
Yeah.
an illusion. You went
Yeah,
there.
you disappeared.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you-
disappeared. We'll have a
You were there?
discussion of that. Where you went?
Okay, Waller,
Mm,
I am going to deploy my hidden blade.
okay.
I'm going to duck right in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shiv this guy in the gut.
In
Okay.
his already damaged soft underbelly.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll your attack.
So
You won't get sneak attack for this, by the way.
that's
You go
fine.
right in his face.
16 to hit.
That should hit. Hang on.
He's forgotten the rules for the ante.
Yeah, that hit.
Sweet.
That hits.
And
Well, the bar is low. I'm happy with that.
would my dagger still have the poison on it, or does that?
No, it's gone.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
it's
all
gone
gone.
because I managed to stab the guy. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and
I just
also
wanted
you
to-
guys were in the illusion for an unknown.
I wonder
length
if
of
he's
time.
still getting poisoned somewhere.
No, he resisted the poison.
Oh, did he? Damn it.
Yeah.
That would've been funny.
Wanted.
No,
He
I
just
imagine-
like died in some random room and
No.
we don't know.
No, I
he
just
takes-
imagine.
Hang on.
The
Go
ante
ahead,
takes
Tex.
7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and go right back here.
All right.
Fair
Playing
enough.
the rogue. Playing the rogue like you should.
Dive in, dive out.
Dive in, dive out. Yep.
And because I can disengage, he can't touch this. Da-na-na-na.
All right.
Now I just imagine Kazar fucking hammer.
MC hammer slide up, shank, MC hammer slide away.
Well, he is gonna touch this.
Oh no!
Nah. He's gonna charge you because he's a little upset that you just bashed him in the fucking in the side.
I just love that reaction. Oh no.
No.
Oh no! Oh well.
And he's going to
Let's
make a
go.
multi-attack. He is going to make an attack with. He's going to try and bite you and then hit you with his claws.
I don't
he
think
does
I
not
have the ability to intercept this yet.
No, you don't. Not yet. So, 11 to hit. I'm assuming that's going to miss. So the bite misses.
Duck.
8 to hit. He's going to miss the claws too. Wow. You just guys watch as this Yang-T comes in. Slap, misses.
You literally just see
Tazar.
Tazar, like, from the first swing, just Tazar just matrix drops back, and then as he comes in with the claws, he just jumps over them with a clean backflip, like, haha!
Sir, I do believe you have missed me.
All right, Cam,
Sorry,
you're
was that
up.
an attack?
Okay.
You don't know what's going on because you've just been inserted at the back. You came through this door and you see your whole party, a snake man, and
Who's
you hear
bleeding from his
explosions.
underbelly.
And you're hearing explosions down the hall.
I'm hearing explosions down the hall.
Yeah,
Yes.
like behind the Yanti. Yes.
Dynamite may or may not be in play here.
Dynamite and a breaching charge was used.
The breaching charge kind of failed.
Got one of them.
Not
It-
so
No,
much.
it injured one.
Got Tail and
Did you,
Charlie.
Yeah, I think it's just one guy right here who's like just completely fucked.
He caught the breaching charge. This dude in the hallway here.
Yeah, it was-
Wait,
well,
no,
it was-
this one
was
caught the
this-
charge. This one
dude
caught
caught-
the dynamite.
Yeah,
this
Okay,
one-
so these two are fucking beat the fuck
injured.
up.
They're injured already. This guy, you know, he just got a prick from some.
Bleeding a
From
little bit.
some
he's
prick.
angry.
I don't know. I just know I don't see them.
You got a prick from some prick.
Okay. Does any of my people look hurt?
No, not that you can see.
Other than
Then-
pre-existing damage. Other than that,
Yeah. There's no
Well,
new
I
wounds.
don't think we really had any pre-existing damage.
we did. I didn't fully heal up from the rest.
Hmm.
But I've got a big enough health pool that it doesn't really matter. And I'm not sure about Mini.
I'm good. Almost fully healed.
Yeah.
So yeah, gonna run off the side and hop
Across
on
the
the
table.
table, throw a firebolt at that Yanti's face.
Okay, throw a firebolt.
Pa-pa! That will be 9 plus not 9, 14 to hit.
That will just hit.
I did expect that too. One damage.
1 damage, okay. Alright, Glint's turn then.
Still 10-foot ceilings.
Yeah. In this part of the hallway, yes. It's very tight quarters, but
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
And these, by the way, the height of these are going to be about reach the top of the ceiling, by the way, the Yanti. They're actually quite large.
Big ass Yanti.
Hmm.
Yeah. Glenn's gonna roll over to the other side of Roland and throw a pair of flaming spears at him.
Alright, go for it. What's the what's the saves? Are they
Save
con or
is-
dex?
It's Dex and DC is 17.
And that's gonna be a 10. That's gonna miss.
That's full 5. He's on fire, and the other one's a 4. Damage.
So, and he's on fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that per bolt or both bolts?
That was the first bolt. The second
Okay.
bolt is a 4 and potentially on fire if you see. God.
Misses. And so what's the second? So second one is how much?
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. He's on fire. That is Glint and Cam's turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a rear.
Oh, goody. I am going to shoot him.
Okay.
I haven't done this in a while.
Shoot a mini.
Alright, so.
Shoot it.
Make a dex throw. So d20 for your dexterity.
Alright.
Add your mods, and then if you hit, you'll roll damage.
Oh, fuck Icebox.
Not the lunch pail. Don't roll the lunch pail. That will end badly.
Plus, I don't think it'll give me a good result.
I'm gonna go ahead and lock that because that's the second time you've nearly yeeted that across the table.
Yeah, I know, right? I wonder what happens if you put that in the auto dice roller. Anyway, I got a 17.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Alright, the damage for this, I haven't done it in so damn long, 2d6. Oh. Oh, we're testing? It does roll it. Oh, it infinitely rolls it. Oh, it
Not
yeeted it yeeted the ring
Well,
out.
roll damage.
Well, that's
You
just
got it.
landed
Go,
on
Mini.
my seat, so now it's rolling me
2d6.
infinitely.
I want to highlight the damn thing. There we go. Six.
Okay. How do you want to do this, Minnie? How do you want to kill the first
Oh,
one?
shit.
Oh, goody.
Nice going, Minnie.
I'm gonna aim.
What's this? Mini gets a kill?
I do.
Yeah, Minnie got a kill.
I'm gonna aim right for its the right its left eye.
Alright.
And I'm gonna pull the trigger.
He's
Alright.
just gonna blow its brains out.
And you
through
just,
the
you
eyeball.
guys, you see a rear pull up his long musket, looking so
Squat.
disproportional to a freaking dwarf.
With an
Pulls it
already
up.
massive shield.
Yeah.
On
He
his
rests
back.
it on the shield. No, he pulls the shield down, puts it down, rests it on the shield, fires to give him a stance.
Since when is he incorporating Skaven tactics?
I don't know. He just decided to.
Since it-
Fires it, and you guys watch the on-T just get shot in the head. And it just falls over, dies right there on the table.
Paint him against the wall.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that Yanti is dead. There you go.
Well, it'll not fall over.
There you go. It's dead against the wall. Just leave it.
Wait. That.
One less.
That's all that's left. A tail.
Tail. Darius,
Yes.
you're up.
Right. We have a choice here. We can run back through the door that Cam had already come through, or we can hold our
Hey.
ground.
Hey, Cam, what's on the other side of that door?
I don't know.
Just rooms. Yeah, he literally just emerged from the door. Like, that's what happened.
I
You don't know.
understand
You
what
actually
happened.
don't know, Cam. You don't know what's on the behind that door.
I vote we cheese it.
Choose it. And we could choose it.
Hop running. Running.
All right, Darius, you leaving?
Let's leave.
All right, so Darius, move first.
While we
Wait,
start
hold on, it's
moving,
on here.
I'm gonna ask
Uh,
Roland for some dynamite.
So what was it?
I still don't know how much I trust you.
Do we have a choice?
5,
Yeah, I
10,
could keep
10,
it.
15,
You can only throw one at a
20.
time.
No
25.
one ever said that.
5. It's about there.
Are we still operating on combat move?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
still in combat, so
Okay.
I'm
So-
just moving while he's moving. So
I get
I'm
to about
still-
here.
Here then. I haven't moved.
I'm gonna fork 5 sticks over to Minnie with the caveat that if you blow any of us up, I will kill you.
all right. So what do you
Sure will
want
not.
to do? You guys, for now, will pause the actual combat turns, but we'll keep it. So
Okay,
we'll keep the
movement.
initiative
Roll, but-
order. Yeah.
Alright, we're all gonna cheese it through the door.
I'll be last man.
As you guys,
So-
Moving.
the caltrops at this point are pretty much been used.
Hold on.
The-
Really,
Cheese it through the door.
really quick, I have to make this joke because I just realized what this is in this room. If we go into this room, I'm going to play Moonlight Sonata on that piano and see what happens.
You guys turn and you see now 3 on T emerging from the doorway.
Move, Cam.
I think
Okay.
Cantier fell asleep.
I'm here.
He's there.
Move,
I've
Cam.
just been listening.
Yeah, well, we voted to cheese it.
They're leaving. They're
Yeah.
evacuating. So
Yeah. Last man through the door here.
We've
I'm
covered
gonna
90.
grab Darius' shoulder and pull him behind me, and push him through the door first.
You're pushing me through the door first. Why?
Yes.
I'm the heavy
Right.
armor.
You look.
Strength
You
check.
look in my hand. I've got another oil flask.
Oh. Fail.
Strength check. If you're gonna, are you gonna let him just push you?
Upon noticing the oil flask, yes.
Okay. All right, Cam.
A lot of wood in that room.
You're gonna need to keep going to make a hole.
The others need to be moving to make a hole. Keep moving, motherfuckers.
Which way?
I don't know which way.
Now you're
Make a hole.
seeing.
We go left or right. Right.
Quick.
You see
And-
a bunch of them now stacking in that room.
Step through the door.
As
Push
before I
Kazar
spin
back, 'cause
around
he's
the
I'm-
also in the way.
before I spin around the
I'm-
corner.
Hang on.
Gonna-
Got too many people at once. Cam and Tazar go.
I'm waiting to jam the door once you pop the flask, so.
Okay.
I'm here for a reason.
He's got the
Can I toss an unlit stick of dynamite over to Cam if he wants to throw that in too?
Might be too far.
hot potato it through Darius to Cam?
Wrong tool.
Yeah.
Yep,
really,
you are
really cool.
correct. Derp.
Doesn't Cam still have
Yeah.
dynamite from earlier?
No, he used it all on the effigy.
Oh,
And
yeah,
destroying the
he's just-
shitter. So yeah, Glenn's
Yeah.
just gonna start throwing fire.
Okay. Putting the oil down in there too.
While I'm waiting for Roland to figure out distances.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
I should
smash
be able to.
the oil.
I should be able to just toss that to you.
You smash the oil right here.
Okay. Now, are you gonna pull Glint into the room, or what's the deal?
I'm gonna light it and then pull Glint in.
Okay. So you
I mean,
light
Glint
it.
could light it as he goes through. Like, just touch his wingtip to it. Just.
Yeah, but that'd get oil on his feathers and.
He's a phoenix.
And it burn off.
Huh?
It's gonna burn off.
Yeah. So, like, fire hurts him.
Who said anything about the fire?
All right. What are we doing? Do it if you're
Wrong
gonna
thing.
do it.
Did you?
Yep.
That's lit. And Glint's gonna move.
And you guys watch as the Anki
And
kind of just are
Just
watching
slam
oil
the
burn.
door. And I'm going to find something to. I'm gonna lock it, and then I'm gonna something to smash the lock into such a way that it is operable.
Investigation check, and then I will need a dexterity check with
Dexterity or sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Excuse me. So do a investigation if you can find something.
23 for
Okay, so
investigation.
you look around and you see one of the like a torch holder. You kind of look around, you see like it's a torch, like it's a
Gaunts.
sconce on the wall, and you grab it and you start like shoving it in the door. And go ahead and roll your sleight of hand. What's your proficiency? Had that.
Holy fuck, that's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, so that door is now braced.
Question.
All right,
What's the door
all right.
made of?
Cheese it.
It's another gold door with all the gems in it.
I.e., if they start ripping at it, they're gonna explode or something. We don't know. Either way, cheese it.
Fail.
What is this in here? A well?
It is.
Is there a bucket on the side?
No,
Yes.
it looks like a pump handle.
Oh.
It is. You look at it. It's a water pump. It's not a well, but it's like a pump. It's got like that little handle, like the old school when you go out and got like your bale of water.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right, once we get
many
here,
memories of doing that.
I'm going to take an attempt to cover our tracks somehow.
Okay.
Whether it's like covering scents or something
Have something
similar.
to do that? Or are you just trying to like?
I'm working with what I have in the environment. I
Okay.
don't think I have anything specifically that would.
roll an investigation check.
$20, not natural.
You look around. There's not a way like to cover your tracks per se, but you can make it look like you went the other direction, if that makes sense. So you can. But you can't like just cover. It's kind of hard to. There's
Okay.
not a lot in here to do that. It's not like the forest or something where you just like take a tree branch and be like, "There's no footprints here."
Okay.
So,
In that case, I want to attempt to make it look like we've gone through a secret door somewhere
okay.
that doesn't actually exist.
Okay. So you like down this hallway.
Yeah, like make the
Yeah.
tracks like go down here and then fucking through here or something.
Yeah. So okay.
So what do you want me to roll for that?
Just a straight intelligence check for me.
Ugh.
I know.
Well, that's not gonna work. That's a 6.
You actually make it look pretty convincing.
Wow, I am pretty
Mhm.
surprised.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
It's
well,
Or
all,
at least
it's all,
you believe so.
yeah.
yeah. Either way, even if it delays them for a little bit longer, it's better than nothing. Let's continue on, shall we?
Sounds good to me. Which way?
Left or right?
Flip a coin.
Right served us well so far.
It's true. We think.
Right it is.
Right, it is.
We continuing right?
Yep.
I'm gonna peek
With
this
the
corner
stairwell.
before we continue right. What do I see?
You look to the right, and it's a pile of ash and wood, and it's just broken. Just broken stuff.
Somebody was
Garbage
not
room,
happy with what they
apparently.
bought. You look on the wall. There's burn marks on the wall, scorch marks everywhere. Almost looks like something lit something on fire in here.
Looking down the hall, is that a stairway up or down?
Don't know. It leads off into the darkness.
Okay, so we can't see the staircase.
Just see the stairs, and it almost looks like it's flat. Like it's like it's an illusion where it looks like it's flat, but you're not sure if it goes up or
We
down.
can tell. We can see that it's stairs, but we can't see
Yeah.
if it's up or down.
Yeah.
Like you look at it for too long, and you're like, "Ow, my eyes."
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna move up here and check this corner.
See another hallway where his hand is. So
Ah, giant hand.
giant hand.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's Master Hand.
Well, and moving up to the next corner. What do I see?
A hallway and a hallway, and you look in here and you see
I think that's supposed to be
more
like...
more ruins, burned out stuff. Like you turn the corner here and you kind of see into there, and you see more like just rubble and rubbish on the floor, and you see like broken tables and
Oh,
bedding.
looks like
and
we
stuff.
missed the party.
Yeah, it looks very old. Like this is ancient. Like this happened a long time ago.
And I'll enter the room. Hey, this looks like a throne room.
It is a throne room, but there's not a throne there. Well, there is, but you look, there's dragon heads on the throne.
Like carved
Like
into
severed
it,
dragon
or
heads
Yes.
or
dragon
severed
heads?
dragon
No,
heads?
they're like skeleton heads,
Huh.
like actual skulls of dragons. They're small, but they're actual. Yeah.
Well, like say
Baby
dragon
dragons.
board
He's
size.
killing baby
No,
dragons.
like baby dragons.
Are those what I think they are, Cam?
I sincerely hope not.
Oh, I guess we check this place. I don't see anybody here.
Can I roll perception?
Yeah, same.
A round of
Yeah.
perception checks then?
Yeah, round of
Let's
perception
just
checks.
see what else is in this room.
By the way, this right here, random beholder, is hilarious. I just noticed that.
Where?
Right here.
Ah! Okay, we're not going there.
That's gonna be 18 from me.
12 for rear.
11.
Yes.
He's like, no, 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 no. We're not dealing with that.
Oh, crap. My dice fell into mini
You got an
sting.
11, Bilotti.
Okay. Can I have that
Wall.
back?
Walla can see all
Oh.
this.
Someone grabbed it.
Yeah, he gave it back. So 15 for me.
You look around and you see the throne here as I described. There's pillars, and you see there's sculptures and things that are built into these pillars that are holding it. It's all the way up to the roof, and it's very ornate. It's very old. Like you're looking at this, and Cam and the guys that are more history oriented, you can tell a lot of this art style on these sculptures and these works of art are very old. Don't know where they're from, but it's pre-cataclysm for sure. But you haven't seen this like. This is the first time you really seen something like this, but it has a lot of very similar stuff from other like pre-cataclysm art and things like that. Very like old school thing, like old school medieval Dark Ages kind of art form. And you see pictures of like, there's a lot about like you look at it and it's almost like hieroglyphs. And you guys are looking around and you guys pointed out to everybody this, and it talks about it's the story of why Ashir is here, like why it came here, and
Is this like
the, like-
common knowledge among
No.
Ashir? Okay.
well, no, it like not even for Cam or anything. They don't know why, but there's like it talks about. You see like a humanoid. It looks very similar to the wizard. It's not the wizard, but it looks similar. Talking to what you guys figured probably either be Tiamat or some sort of one of the dragon deities. Talking up, like having a conversation or a meeting.
Okay, question.
One
This
of them.
dragon figure, how many heads does it have?
Well, how many? How many?
Yes.
Hang on. You see, there's a couple of them missing, but you see at least 3.
Yeah, that's Tiamat.
So.
Oh boy.
And you see other dragons. You see silver dragons in here. You see Alex as well. Like it's one on both sides. Like it's the good versus evil on either side of like this whole entire walkway up here. So what do y'all want to do?
I'm going to look for valuable things that I can pilfer.
You look around and you see like old pots, pans, bedding on barrels and things like that. You look across the hall and you see there's an armor rack over here.
Armor rack.
Yeah.
Is it actual armor or is it weapons? Or...
Weapons. It's like an armory rack with weapons on it, and you see like very exotic looking plants or some sort of shade there. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is on that thing.
What?
Yeah, I was
What
looking
kind
at
of
it.
weapons
It's
are
like a
on the
cabinet.
rack
Jolly
here?
Rancher is what it looks
It's like a cabinet or something, maybe. Yeah, it's a cabinet. So you see like this cabinet with more swords in it and stuff.
I'll start shoving those into my bag of holding. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Just
sort of-
grabbing swords and axes.
Yeah, just
Hey,
grabbing whatever we can.
I
take
got
with
a
us.
ship to fund. Leave me alone.
Hey, don't
One
take
of
all
them-
the fucking riches.
Ship
Roland,
captain is a bigger thief than the thief.
I need you
What
to
is this?
roll
Uh-oh.
on a wisdom saving throw. You've
The
actually
term
grabbed
is-
one of the swords.
The term is quartermaster. Thank you very much.
And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Am I near enough to him to give him a bonus to that, or?
No, it's
Okay.
a straight roll from Roland.
Wisdom. Hold on, checking my. Can't remember if I have a wisdom mod.
Wait, do I have to do this as well?
One. Alright.
Because I'm sort of over there trying to make sure it doesn't peel for everything.
No, he's taking everything and he grabs one of the swords and he needs to pull one.
Ah.
Where is the duration?
Fuck me. 3.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You guys watch as Roland grabs this sword and you look at it. It almost looks like Cam's wings, the hilt part of it, and it's got scales on it. And he grabs it, and you watch Roland his eyes roll back in his head, and he just passes out.
Oh god, it was made out of dragon. Hey,
I'm gonna call
wanna-
Cam over.
Just
And
like-
fuck.
just like patting him on the face. Maywater.
Nothing.
Maywater.
He doesn't wake up.
Am I just like
And
passed out or?
You were
can I,
knocked
like-
unconscious.
Okay.
you move over to him and kind of push Darius away and see if I can figure out what the fuck happened.
Rude.
I want to look at that
Rude.
sword.
I'm clearly not trying to help or anything.
All right, you looking at the sword then, Rear?
Yeah.
All right. How are you looking at the sword?
I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm assuming it dropped where.
Yeah,
Roland
it's dropped
dropped.
right in front of Roland. Like he dropped it as he passed out.
Okay, so I'm not
and
gonna touch it.
settled.
I'm gonna just try and see what it is based on looking at it.
You look at it, it's a big sword. Like you're surprised Roland just kind of picked it up.
It's very light, apparently.
This thing looks it's about a size of the Zweihanders, like the old the the German big bastard swords that they have. That size. And you look at it and it's got that draconic kind of styling on the hilt and the pommel. And you look up and it very very classic Zweihander. It has the 2 points where it comes out where they can use to stab, like when they slice. And this thing is the blade itself is probably good 4 or 5 feet long. This thing is big.
Do I have any knowledge of why Roland passed out from it?
No, you don't.
Yeah, can I just point out, like, the entire time Waller was talking, we could hear your dog.
No, she's right here. She decided to come into the room.
She's like, attention, fuss,
Attention.
now.
Yes.
Attention, attention. I require attention.
Yes. Yes, Pop Up, I know.
Okay, well, I can't do anything here, so I'm gonna keep looking around.
Rear's like, I'm out. Bye.
So you said it was stylized like a dragon. It's not made.
Looking
like
at
it's
the
made of
material, there is dragon scales on the wrap around the pommel.
Oh. What color?
Black.
Oh. Not good. Obviously, in-universe Darius wouldn't know, but that's my out-of-universe bit.
I have no clue either, so I'll relay all this information for what I see. But
the only person who would really know about dragons would be Cam.
Yeah.
well, I'll relay it. So I'm gonna kind of shrug my shoulders and say, "Don't know if that helps," but that's all the information I got.
So looking him over, can I tell why he went unconscious?
Roll a medicine check for me, Cam.
All right.
We're getting all the good stats today.
And the bad rolls.
I can tell. Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, the sword had a curse on it. Now, you know how to remove the curse. It's very simple. Like, all you need to do is just heal him. But basically, it forces you to go unconscious if you're not aligned with the sword. Like, you kind of realize that the sword probably has something to do with, like, how a person is.
Yeah, it's an alignment weapon.
Cool, I'm not an asshole,
Okay.
apparently.
Well,
What
black.
color is the sword?
The black,
scales-
it's got black
scales are
scales
black.
on the pommel, and the sword
So.
itself, it's kind of a black, not quite like straight black, but it's kind of like a gunmetal irony black.
It's darkened.
If I remember
It's
right, black
dark.
dragons are chaotic evil.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Yeah, that's why you went unconscious.
And you look up, Darius, and you see there's more. Like, there's different colors. They're all reds, greens,
Any
more
metallic
blacks.
ones?
There's no metallic ones. They're all chromatic colors, just for ease of description.
Nobody touch. We don't know what. This one messed up Baywater. Don't want to know what the other ones want to do.
Well,
Alright,
while
so
they're figuring that shit
Okay.
out, I'm perusing my way. I'm not
okay.
going
check
full
anything.
klepto like certain other people. I'm just kind of investigating
Look, you're
things a little
experienced in
more
this.
carefully.
I'm just resource gathering. Thank you very much.
Arrear's walking around too, just kind of looking
You
for any
two
documents.
perception checks, Cam. I need you to do a heal so medicine check, or if you want to use one of your spells.
Let's start with a medicine check.
Okay.
15.
And you two with perception.
Oh, thank God, it's not what I thought it was. Okay.
15.
Okay. Yeah. You go and
13.
Wait, does this
pull out-
actually heal me too?
so you guys watch Darius, you turn to watch Cam pull out like his canteen. I'm assuming, do you have a canteen or do you have like the soft leather like water sacks?
Let me double check.
Like a water skin.
Yeah, skeins. That's what I was.
Where the fuck is my water skin? I actually would not have my water skin on me because that's in my backpack.
Okay. So,
Which you left on the ship.
Yeah,
you look
'cause
to
it's only going around the
Darius,
city.
and Darius hands you his water, like you asked for it, and you just pour it on like Baywater's face. You just look at it and you're just like, this should do it. Plop.
Dump.
And
This is why we don't leave
Roland,
home without our water
Roland,
sacks.
you wake up with cold water. You wake up to cold water being dumped on your face.
Did anyone get the name of that carriage?
No, but you probably shouldn't pick up items you have no idea what they do in a wizard's house.
I had a momentary lapse of common sense.
Seems to happen a lot in this
And
group.
Darius, or not Darius, Baywater, you feel like, just feel like death. You get that feeling when you wake up and you're just like, no, I don't want to get out
It's
of bed
like
today.
waking up 4 hours
Lethargic.
after taking a sleeping pill where you should
Yeah.
have slept for 8 hours.
Yeah, and you have
Just
that
logic.
feeling.
Where's the cook? I need another breakfast.
He's on the ship,
We're in the
Crap.
wizard's house.
and we need to get back to it at some point.
So you guys are doing that. Cam or Arir and Tazar, you guys look around. Tazar, you find a chest. Yeah,
Hey.
under one of these tables. Actually, you find a couple of chests.
Going to investigate this chest. I want to see if it is.
How are you
trapped
investigating this chest?
First thing first, I'm looking for things out of the ordinary, trap triggers, or
Investigation check.
$21.
He's a turtle. I am a tortle.
You look at it. One of them looks very odd.
Odd
Like it's
how?
almost like you look at it for a second, it's not solid. Or it looks solid, but there's you see a shimmer. You catch it for a brief second.
Do I have any idea what this shimmer is, or do I just...
How much dungeoneering have you actually done? Are you very experienced, or are you just kind of
I would say kind of midway experience, not like
You haven't seen
expert
this
in
before?
all things dungeoneering, but...
You've heard of these? It looks like a mimic.
Oh, hell no.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm just gonna go, hey guys, see this? Nobody touch this.
What, the chest?
Yeah, it'll probably try and bite your hand off if you do.
What the hell?
There's one, and then there's a regular chest next to it as well.
Ah,
It
that's the
seems
trick.
like that's the trick.
This other one here seems alright. I'm gonna check this. So I'm gonna grab that other chest and move
And
it
you
away from the mimic.
Yank it out, and you see the other chest kind of move towards you a little bit. Do you have your hidden
No.
blade out, pointing
Bad
at it,
mimic. Stop
bad,
it.
bad?
I'm pointing at it with my rapier.
Okay, no.
Gonna start moving towards it after seeing the chest move. Like,
Fuck, if it would help, I would grab a fucking rolled up scroll and whack it over the head.
No, no.
bad mimic. Bad.
Fucking
Bad.
Can you imagine training a mimic?
They do it. Why do you think the wizard did it?
Oh god, now I kind of want to train a mimic. It would be
you
like
pull it,
it'd be the best security system you could have in your room. Like
and
somebody's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go steal his shit." Whack!
this
Ah,
thing
oh,
is
my hand!
heavy. By the way, Tazar, you're pulling it out and you hear it go shing, shing. You hear that, and you hear like jingling in the chest. Mhm.
Does it sound like money jingling or?
Sounds like money.
Oh, hello. I'll kind of give that. I'll kind of give that anticipatory finger, finger waggle, and I'm gonna break out my thieves' tools and set to work on it.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna keep an eye on the mimic.
All right, so sleight of hand check, senor.
22.
It's open.
Alright, open her up, and what do I see?
You look in there.
A small mimic inside that.
It's one disguised as a gold coin.
No. So you guys look in, and it's a big pile of money. It is a big pile of gold in this chest. But you look in there, and there's something moving in the chest.
Oh,
hello. I want to investigate without sticking my hands in there and try and see and figure out what the fuck that is.
So you roll, you look at it and you wait, and you see a little head pop out of the chest of money.
Uh-huh.
It's a dragon head. It's tiny.
Cam?
It's a pseudo.
Yes.
You'll probably care. You'll be interested in this, and I'm gonna kind of point at the little head that's poking up out of the gold.
Is this pile of gold below the lip of the chest?
It's in the chest. It's in the chest. Yes.
So I'd have to be closer to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll drag my
Step
ass
over to this chest and go, "Oh, hello, little guy."
Little fellow's got himself a hoard already.
And what color did you say it was?
Haven't said it yet. You see it pop out. It is red.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, isn't that adorable?
Second question: can I tell if this is an actual baby dragon or if it's
It's a
How's it called?
It's a pseudo dragon. It's a
pseudo?
It
Yeah.
is a pseudo dragon, but it is a chromatic pseudo dragon.
Well, pseudo dragons are just playful by nature.
Yeah,
They
they don't
really-
actually follow
they
the
really-
alignments of their
yeah,
colors, but
yeah.
do I know that?
Well, if you've researched dragons, I suspect you would.
I would hope so. Would Cam know that? I mean, would you think?
I don't
he'd
know how
that?
common pseudo dragons are in this world.
Yeah, you would know that. I'd say you'd know that.
They make great familiars and pets, so they're playful. Just don't piss it off, because it will run away.
Yeah, I figured, a dragon, you might be interested, concerned. I don't know.
Adoptive.
Well,
I
look at you,
kind of
little
carefully
guy.
reach my hand out, see if he's willing to let me touch him.
Oh no, it's like it reaches like as you reach it tries to bite your hand off.
I have a feeling he's trying to protect his hoard, so to
Do
speak.
pseudo dragons have a horde mentality? I don't think they do.
Do in this universe.
Oh, brilliant.
They do now.
They do now.
Okay.
I'm going to just kind of think for a second.
gonna grab
I wonder.
little piece of one of my rations, which I do have on me,
Okay.
and
If you run out,
See
let me know.
see if I can feed him a little, make him more friendly.
So you reach out, you see it just like grab it and just like starts chewing it, but doesn't leave the chest.
I'll wait until it's finished eating. I'm gonna pull out a gold piece. Offer it the gold piece.
He's just gonna throw it in the chest.
Like, so how are you offering this? Let me ask you that
I'm just
first.
like holding it like between two
your
fingers,
between your thumb and your
yeah,
index.
between thumb and
We're gonna
index
lose
finger.
those fingers.
But I'm holding it so it's not flat. I'm holding it so it's like lengthwise, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
You're
so
holding it
the
by the
edges.
edge.
I'm holding it by the edges. Yes.
So you watch as you
So
push
if he
it
wants
closer.
to swipe at it, he's got lots of room to grab it and not my
You
finger.
see him grab it and then like jump back into the chest. like really quick, like a
fucking Scrooge McDucks it.
yeah, Scrooge McDucks it, grabs it back into the chest.
Arir will come back to. He hears everyone like talking about it, and he sees and he just watches.
He just sees it dive back in.
Submerge.
Okay.
So, I assume we're not gonna want to leave him to, our treasured hosts' tender mercies.
Well, usually these things
Preferably
don't.
not.
These things really don't like anyone that's sort of bad aligned. They kind of don't really get
That
on
remains
with
true
them.
in this universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he'd probably be better off coming with us.
Would it warm up to us with a
Well,
drink?
who wants to try and get him out of the chest?
Well, I've got armored plated gloves. I could
Oh,
probably
no.
take the bite.
I wouldn't. Let's try and stay on his good side.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. But can we move this whole chest? This thing seems really fucking heavy to try and carry with us while we're here.
Well, what I was more insinuating is that if he pops his head back up, I was going to kneel down and sort of
Grab him.
no, not grab him.
That would be a good way to get, mauled.
Depends
And,
where you grab him.
A poison stinger to the arm as well, like.
Oh, do they have those?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
Pseudo dragons. They're more like wyverns,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but they actually have 4 legs. They're also really tiny. It'd be more of I'd keep it, at a distance, not so that I'm shoving my hand into his face, but it'd be like I'd have my hand, my palm to the top, my hand, open and flat to see if he would just rather, not if he tries to bite, like I can pull it back, but if he
Why is that there?
Like tries sniffing it or something.
As you guys are all looking at the chest.
God damn it, Waller.
Motherfucking dread.
Can I help you?
This is one of his fucking pupils.
Did the Phoenix see where this person came from?
Just walked in.
Arir will
Through the main door.
spill his
Wait,
drink
where's
all
the
over
person?
himself.
Right here.
Everyone's hands over it, so you can't see.
I'm back here, actually. I gotta rotate
This
myself.
map is really fucking with the hitbox on my character. It's getting really annoying.
I
Can
think it's
I
just
help you?
I think it's because I
the
have
bottom
the
is
size
not
bottomed
as
out.
large
Yeah.
as it should be.
No, it's because I have the size bottomed out on it. That's why. Fuck it.
Anyway.
It turned to look at her. There we go.
I'm
gonna,
turn around. and
Oh
it's
yeah,
a-
perhaps you know where. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
The master of this house is.
And
Yeah, we'll go with that.
did we ever find out his name?
No. You
Can-
actually-
I know his name.
well,
Tazar
Tazar does. You guys don't. So,
Apparently not.
he's
I would
no
have thought I
longer
would have
here.
shared that. Oh,
He's no
when did he
longer here.
leave?
Many years ago.
I'm sorry, what?
Hold up.
Just repeat that again for me. I'm not, just humor me, please.
Many years ago.
And we're
With
talking
that,
about the
I'm
same
just
guy
kind of
we're
gonna turn
thinking
and
of
look
here.
at everybody else.
I'm gonna.
We're on about a old wizard man. Maybe overprotective over a small silver egg or something.
Oh yeah, many years ago.
I'm gonna ask Plode how long he's been sitting at that door.
Yeah, you'd think in several years he would have busted his way in by now.
Or had the city do something about him?
When did he have to go deal with some intruders at some point, or?
That was before my time, but yes, that was the rumor.
How long have you been here?
50 years?
So what does this person look like to begin with?
It's a tiefling. It's not the same. It's on the model. It's a
The Draenei looks very much like a tiefling.
yeah. It's a bluish, kind of bluish
Tiefling.
purple tiefling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Jester Blue and CR. It's a lot darker, or not darker, but more purplish. So, like that blue purple.
And by not here, dead
He's
or
Dressed
left?
like well, commonly.
Dressed like she's a like a student of a mage.
Robes, got it.
Yeah, robes. So in robes. Yeah, so what was your question? Sorry, Bryce, I didn't catch that.
Like, he's not here because he's left, or he's not here because he's died?
Well, he died. Died about 5 years ago, but he left here long before that.
I'm terribly confused.
Did anything come of a silver egg that he had in his possession?
That's what killed him.
Oh dear.
As in, what came out of the egg killed
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. That's correct.
Something 5 years ago killed him. I think that's the part we should be focusing on right now.
No. The part we should be focusing on is that apparently we broke in 50 years ago.
Yeah, that too.
And no one else is 50 years older here.
Yes.
No.
One hell of a time stop spell.
Yeah.
Have I got an answer from
Fucking
Plode for how long he's been pounding at that door?
You have no idea. Like, it's Plode. I mean, you can't really. Plode doesn't have a sense of time.
He doesn't get the concept of time.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a construct.
Figured I'd try.
They live indefinitely as long as they have power.
Actually, didn't he disappear from outside and he was somewhere inside?
He was in a
That was
dark
an
room.
illusion. Oh, that.
The mimic on the rug.
No.
Yeah, the one on the rug was an illusion, but
yeah, Plode had actually busted through the wall at some point.
Yes, so he's somewhere in the first floor of the house. They don't know where. So.
Brilliant. And the creature that came from the egg, did it just fly away after that, or what?
We're pretty sure it did. We don't know.
You don't know.
no,
He released it He released it in the city. It rampaged the city, killed hundreds and hundreds of people, and then left.
Oh boy. So the city outside of this house is destroyed, basically.
Hey, Waller.
Yeah.
While they're talking to her, I'm gonna glance at the chest and see how the little dragon thing is reacting to this other person.
I'm also still feeding it little bits of ration.
It's wanting to jump out of the chest, like at her.
Like aggressively?
Like
no,
face or
no,
go see her?
Like go see her.
Okay.
So who's in charge around here now then? You or?
I'm just the guardian of this. I was told to stay here until somebody would come. Apparently it was you guys. I don't know. You guys are the first visitors in 2 years since I've been here.
What were you told about the people who would come?
My question is, what were you told about the original intruders? Like 50 years ago, you said. Yeah. How were they described?
Very similar to how you all are dressed. At least from him, when I spoke with him.
Oh, fucking wizards. Out of character, that one.
But I'm here to offer a choice.
And eyebrows quirked.
You can either walk out, and she points out that door behind me and go into the world that is currently here. This world, or I can send you back.
Define back.
Back to where you came from.
Back 50 years.
Or more, if you want.
Or more. Jesus.
Can you send us to a specific time?
Possible.
Guys.
Baywater wants to go back to the academy and watch
No.
himself grow up.
No. Maybe a week or two before the whole thing with Amir.
Yes, but we wouldn't have the ship.
No.
We don't have the ship now.
And would we
I'm pretty sure the ship is gone as it is now.
Yeah, but the whole situation I'm thinking of is we wouldn't have the ship, and would be running into the whole issue of there's two groups of us running around.
Tazza,
Hmm.
you were watching this house.
Yes.
You saw this person leave, yes?
I saw him arrive.
Then you know when he got here.
Yeah.
Then you also know when he wasn't here.
That's a reasonable assumption.
How about we go back to then, get the silver dragon egg, which
Used to cause disaster.
and leave before he comes back.
I
Well,
think this is a decision for
Tazar
all of us to make.
Still needs to do whatever he was asked by the Crown Prince as well, which was kill him. If I remember correctly.
Well, I mean, technically, I've succeeded.
Well, forgive me at the moment,
Technicality.
but I care much less for that than I do taking care of that egg.
Well, seeing as it apparently caused a cataclysm, yeah, that would be completely understandable.
I wouldn't say it caused a cataclysm, it destroyed a city.
I would class destroying a city as a cataclysm.
Those are
Maybe a
usually
minor cataclysm, but...
I call it a disaster, but cataclysms are usually worldwide.
Yeah. It's a worldwide event or phenomenon that does tons of damage usually.
Well,
Yeah,
while
end up
they're
picking.
discussing things, can I ask her a question?
Okay, ask a question.
What happened with the invasion?
Oh, that was taken care of. Don't worry. People want peace.
And hair on the back of the neck stands up.
Taken care of.
What does taking care of entail, out of curiosity?
Well, hold up. I'm gonna grab a pebble and throw it at her.
Underhand it. at a foot.
It hits her.
He's real.
Do you mind?
Forgive me, I've just recently had to deal with people who weren't exactly here.
Understandable. Was
The
taken care
master
of.
is doing that.
It was taken care of. Don't worry, and she looks, and the gods had to step in.
Worried, just
The gods have to step in.
Would gods perhaps be tracked vehicles?
You were the one that mandated that deal, weren't you?
I'll look away and take a drink and normal.
The gods destroyed all living life on this world. And
we're only alive because we've been trapped down here for 50 fucking years.
Everyone at that time was destroyed.
And what's happened?
For life to begin anew.
So the world is in its primordial stages again?
Yes.
Well, that blows.
Yeah, we kind of need to go back and unfuck this. Unless, we all want to
congratulations, guys, we broke world.
Unless, we all want to fucking wander around a primordial world and act as gods ourselves when people start to come into being properly. If we're still alive at that point.
By the way, did you know that you have snake people wandering around down here?
Yes, they are a common problem. That's why I have been told to stay here.
Yeah, that probably...
There's lots of powerful artifacts that they cannot get their hands on here, as your friend found out, I think, and she looks to you, Baywater.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're one of the first organized new civilizations that have emerged.
Might you have seen a construct?
Of course.
New civilization. I have a feeling they're not new.
No, the descendants of the Naga, so the Naga are immortal. Even, I think, the gods would struggle to destroy them.
And I think they're from a different plane.
Yes.
I think they're from a different time. Remember the rooms that we saw?
Well, would that affect time is the question. It was a teleportation circle, not And maybe they could have used it to escape the cataclysm.
I thought that was a plane shifting summoning circle.
It was.
Yeah. So yeah, they're from another plane.
So yeah, they wouldn't have been here. Probably.
Yeah. They would have been safe.
At the very least, not all of them.
Multiple planes were destroyed. It wasn't just this one.
Oh, brilliant.
Not exactly like there's only a few planes.
There was plenty. We had to get rid of all of the demon incursion, plus all the stuff that was happening here.
So I assume if we go back, we are tasked with removing the demon incursion?
That's up to you. I'm just here to give you the option.
We may not have a choice if it leads to...
Out of curiosity, could I ask who gave you these instructions?
She looks and... Any beings?
Any?
Any.
Beings?
Beings. Gods, if you will.
I reach out kind of to the pseudo dragon, see if he'll let me pet him.
Nope. Still wants to bite your hand off. May not want to do that. He only fine. Don't want to do that.
Pardon the delay. Here you go.
You think you're the one who made those? You were making a fucking meme.
Anyway, she's like, well, they have many names. That's all you need to know. Cryptic as hell. Cryptic as hell.
Have you seen a construct? It should be banging around somewhere, smashing stuff.
No, I have not.
At said point in time, upon her saying that, there's just cracks forming in the ceiling. Next thing,
Deactivated plate lands in the middle of the room.
just
Plop.
Oh yeah. Face plants.
Alright, well, I say we feed the little guy some alcohol, warm it up, and
No, I think the little guy's safe.
I think the little guy is staying here.
Yes,
Yep.
He's bonded with her, and they don't bond with bad people.
Well, are we heading...
Not without attempting to run away.
Constantly.
Yes. And it's pretty happy in that chest.
Yes.
And the chest wasn't locked, was it?
No.
No, so it could have...
Well, it was, but...
I think it was quite happy to stay in there.
Yeah.
Like, my horde, fuck off. They do like shiny things.
Here, look, what's your decision? Where would you like to go? Do not belong here.
So, the choices are...
Say, go outside and go live in whatever primordial muck and disaster that's forming outside, or you go back
in time
whenever you guys want to go.
Yes, and we have to choose that point.
Yes.
Now
that is discretion for the group here.
How long until we got our ship again? The new one?
That's gone, mate, either way.
Well, timeline-wise, from when we made the deal to when it was supposed to be delivered, we could just hop to that point.
Yeah, but Minnie, that doesn't solve the problem.
Alternatively, we could go back to a few hours before the time we left, and mid talking to the rest of the group, I turned to her. That wouldn't be an issue, right? Having two of us.
Can we go back to like a second after we left, and just appear there and fucking continue killing douchebag?
Right before he casts the invulnerability, get our turns.
No.
That'd be a hell of a surprise round, man.
We'd be surprising ourselves.
Like, no, like we we appear after his invulnerability is worn off.
The problem is he is the only one other than myself that can come in and out of this mansion, as probably you figured out by looking in here. Mansion isn't on your plane. That's why time was different in here for you.
Is there not like a rune stone or something, some form of key?
He and his disciples were the only ones that knew how to come and go.
I don't suppose you'd come back with us and help us with that.
But I cannot go back with you.
But can you perhaps show us how to leave? Or is it something more bound?
None of you have the skill set to do so.
Well, brilliant.
Rude?
Unless you have a wizard in your group, which I don't think you do.
Well, I'm definitely not a wizard.
Nope.
I've met one in my entire life, and I rather dislike him.
I match that.
Yeah, after meeting him, we can kind of understand why they were all, reviled.
I mean,
not all wizards, not all of us were bad. It was only some of us.
Oh, I'm not saying everybody was bad. I'm just saying after meeting him, we can understand why many of them were not well liked.
Yes.
The closest being we have in our group to a wizard is Minnie.
Or Cam. I mean, they'd be the only two.
If I had another level, I'd be able to cash management and get out of here.
Yeah.
I just have to banish you one at a time back to the home realm.
And then you have to banish yourself afterwards.
Begone me!
I don't think there's anything that says I can't.
You can't.
So
the DM has spoken.
Can't.
Cam would be trapped here.
Yeah, that's literally what it would be. Is Cam all by himself in here with her apparently basically.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I cannot show you, and the thing is wherever I put you, to answer your question, Cam, it would be going back into your bodies at that present time. The knowledge that you have here.
Right, so if we were to teleport onto him as we were fighting him, he would literally just hit us with the same spell, and we just go for another 50 years of trundling around in a fucking imaginary space.
Basically.
We can't, appear behind him.
Wait a second. You said you and he were the only ones who could get in or out?
Well, him and his that he is trained, yes.
Then how did we get in?
Trapdoor. Points up to the ceiling. He left it unlocked that night. So dumb.
So dumb.
It was only a one way. You only could come in or out. You can't do both.
Freaking magic, man. How does it work?
I know, right? It's fantastic.
Was that in character?
Yeah.
Good. No, I mean what Waller said.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, good. Good answer.
Although I'm one to talk because, I basically have telekinesis, so
It's different than magic.
Well, no, it's literally magic. It's mage hand.
It's different than the weird magic.
This timey-wimey bullshit.
Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey crap.
I'm gonna put a clock implode next.
I mean, we've just, put a hole in the rug of time itself.
And all we have to say is, whoops.
And don't forget, the rest of everything's got destroyed in the process.
Just in the background of the room, all we hear is... fucking TARDIS appears.
Just the gods speaking in echoing voices. You guys suck.
This is the wrong place! Goes back in, gets sick, and leaves.
Oops!
No, wait.
Take us with you!
So, the best we could do would be to go back to when we acquired the egg.
And then we'd be in the same track and still be trapped here.
Right. We can't go and fight him again. Or drop in that point, because we're just gonna be in the same boat.
Yeah, we would be attached to ourselves that were in the illusion.
But, apparently we desperately want that egg. And the
Unless
rear.
the illusion itself was a slight of some sort of pocket dimension set in that same sort of in a shunted off part of the same space, then we could appear back in the house, but then again we'd still be trapped in the damn house.
And I would be a rear will remember back to his captivity.
How do we get out?
Yeah, how do we
When
save
we
the
go
egg and get
back.
out? Because we don't want this guy to cause a fucking disaster with that egg. Because none of us here are evil bastards.
Not outright.
I mean, we're all good aligned, right? Or at least neutral.
Yeah.
And she just kind of decision.
You'll understand if we take a while doing this. It's kind of a major life-altering decision, as it were.
Yes.
Well,
yes,
given events, it's a bit more than just life-altering.
It's everything
Timeline
altering.
altering, whatever. You know what I mean.
By the way, is there anything we can take with us that won't immediately knock us out that will help us on this journey? Say, oh, I don't know, drawings, designs,
God damn it, Rear!
I'm just curious.
You see her put her hand up, and you've already done enough for Rear. Please just stop talking.
You enabled the rise of the First Reich.
The
and
first,
the second,
and
the
third
Reichs. And also the fourth.
All
Yeah,
within 50 years.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And the unholy Roman Empire. To stop.
But did they work?
What would I know about enchanting?
Roll an Arcana check, see if you would know.
Where's my Arcana? 6. And that's going to be 15.
What specifically are you looking for? Like, what are you trying to answer, I guess?
How difficult would it be to enchant an item so that someone who touches it gets banished?
Depending on what kind of enchantment, like what style of banishment you would want to use. Like, if you want a holy banishment, like you would need someone like a priest or cleric, that has a lot of expertise in that to probably put that kind of spell or that enchantment into something.
You know, I realized that if Cam wanted to like stay and take some lessons, we could. We're not in any particular rush to go back unless she's actively.
Actively trying to yeet us out the door.
Well, I mean, we're time traveling, so any burnt time we're in here is
Yeah.
not gonna matter.
Well, we might still age depending on the amount of time we're here.
He doesn't know how.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't know how to do banishment like that, so. And there's nobody in the current timeline that would be able to help Cam. So, because there's literally Yanti snake people. That's probably about it that you've seen. So, you can probably assume that most other places are not as sophisticated as they once were. Post-apocalyptic, man. Post-apocalypse.
There isn't really anything we can do. If he's by the time he leaves this place with the egg, he'll have already corrupted the dragon.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he causes a disaster, and we can't come back in without being trapped.
Well, and if we step in the room, we immediately.
What if I offered a solution? Prevent the disaster from happening.
We'd happily
By the
listen.
time that dragon is released, the disaster is practically assured.
Kill the dragon?
Kill the dragon.
Look at Cam when she says that.
Well,
it would prevent all of this, most likely.
Yes. Well,
and it would
reset
reset
just
the timeline.
fly to the moon. Or moons.
Well,
but
it's a young dragon. It's not an old dragon, even though it is corrupted.
But you also
might
said
be able to kill it.
You also said it happened, what, 5 years ago? That's 45 years down our own timeline.
Possibly. No, the dragon. The dragon happened.
Yeah, you fucked up there, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just didn't explain it. You're talking about the destruction of Waldenstein, right? That happens.
You said that the wizard died 5 years ago to the disaster he caused at
Not the
Waldenstein.
disaster he caused, but to the dragon.
So the dragon came back and got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what disaster did he cause?
He just caused the destruction of Waldenstein.
The whole entire city.
Yeah, by releasing the silver dragon.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Well, it's a dragon, not a silver dragon.
I didn't know if that's the only.
No.
Disaster.
Egg.
Yeah. Let's just say that the monstrosity he released on the city was...
Well, corrupted by Tiamat, I guess, yeah.
It was not a dragon ever seen before. But it was quite young, but since no one was there to fight it, it wrecked the entire city very quickly.
well, no one was there prepared to fight it.
Even for being as young as it was. Yes.
When did he release it down the timeline?
Hours after you guys entered here.
Oh shit.
So literally, okay, so our choices are, so no matter what happens, one way or the other, that dragon's getting released, or we get trapped. So our choices are to fight the dragon, realistically, without being trapped eternally in this fucking wizard's house.
Is there any way we can prevent being stuck in?
No, as they've explained, the only people that can get in and out are those trained by him and her.
No, not the mansion. Like the time freeze. If we go back to just after he froze us the first time,
then
is there any way to prevent us from being frozen again so we can finish him off?
No.
Take the egg back.
The thing
and
is,
the problem
is
too is the egg's probably already corrupted too. And she'll explain that too. The egg was probably already corrupted way before.
If it was literally hours
anything.
After we entered the house, so he released it. Yeah, the egg's probably too far gone at this point.
Ah, crap.
The only way to stop it the only way to literally stop this would literally to go back to the point of time before he even found the egg. Find the egg ourselves and remove it and keep it safe.
You don't know that point in time,
exactly.
And good luck trying to figure that out. So
we have to kill it.
So we have to kill it.
Can we go back to like before it was born and just kill his mother and be done with it?
You want to
go back thousands of years?
Yeah, you want to go back thousands of years to kill
prevent the
silver
first
dragon.
cataclysm?
Prevent the first cat. You could theoretically do that too.
I was joking.
Want to go back that far? You guys can.
We just innovate the world so much with fucking technology. The fucking Elven Empire.
Fucking Waller has to go back and world build the whole new fucking era.
No, I'm actually ready to go with it, so.
The elves have tanks, but then it would make the elves the dominant race again.
I can't believe I missed my tanks.
There's consequences.
Yeah.
Every decision, there's a consequence.
And I don't think your sneering imperialistic attitude would allow that. No.
Not handing power back over to those fucking knife ears. Present company excluded.
Well, he was outcast by the regular ones anyway because of his tribe. And then he's now getting back into good terms with them.
So, you have options. You can go back that far if you want.
Wait.
Yeah.
How would we go back that far? You said we will get put back in our own bodies at the time
we enter our own timelines.
Ah, gotcha.
That I'm making it work where you would take over your current.
Yes. So basically, instead of causing, the fucking what's it called?
It's my whole time paradox.
Solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, instead of having two of us running around and causing a paradox, where But usually in those cases,
it'd be two cams, it'd be a paradox.
Usually how those paradoxes work is if we were to touch ourselves or interfere in the lines of our own time that we've already gone through,
I'll admit that took me a second.
We would basically destroy reality itself by destroying
basically.
time.
So basically, the way the time rules work with this is
we go back beings that
go, but you go back to their own body. If you don't exist, then your current body is transported. So that's how I'm working time rules in this.
Basically, time rules are an if-then-else statement.
Yes, basically.
Basically, if we were to go back into our own timeline, go back to the point before we even left for the house, we could possibly have a chance of convincing what's here, or what's in Osterich of the... not Osterich, is it?
Waldenstein, yeah, you guys are in Osterich.
Yeah, Waldenstein, those ships from the Avalonian Navy and the Waldenstein Navy coming into this battle, having them prepared for it.
The problem was they weren't prepared for it last time, and that's what happened.
And it literally just ripped the city. They probably had no chance to man the ships and no chance to get them going, and by that time it probably hit the tower. So,
what, the dragon?
Yes. So by the time, because those would have been the biggest threat to the dragon, it would have prioritized it. So if we can get the ships airborne prior to it hatching and releasing, and have them ready on standby, fully crewed and complemented, we will have a good chance of taking down that dragon.
At least wounding it. So
yes.
Why?
Either getting it to fuck off or bringing it down.
Oh fuck! I don't know that. Okay, never mind.
I see what Wallace.
As an alternative, what we could do is go back to the night before this all happened.
What?
And stop him before he gets inside.
Catch him on the roof.
If we have to.
Wait, that's also an option.
I do know that.
Then if it fails,
the dragon's released in here.
We still have several hours to.
You have time to prepare. So there's a couple ways you guys can go with this. I am helping you with that. There's a certain ways of how it would play out. You would either have an opportunity to try and ambush him, or you guys get the fight ready. It depends on what day you go back. Or if you guys go back even further, we can go back and the whole entire current timeline gets changed if you really want to.
We could collapse everything.
Yeah, we could go back and try and prevent the fucking first invasion and
everything.
Of Poland? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
So these are our options.
Yes.
If only there was a quick save option.
No quick saves. This
is Iron Man mode, bitch.
This is Iron Man mode, baby.
If we can time travel again, there may be.
I literally found a fucking meme about that like seconds ago. And it was a fucking adventurer going up against Raznasi from Fane of the Night Serpent.
Right now, you guys are at a nexus of probably 2 or 3 different timelines, and this is probably why this moment is kind of one of the times where they could probably do this.
Yeah.
So.
We're just gonna shrug his shoulders and basically start walking around looking for drawings, documents, and then mumble to himself for all to hear. Why don't we just smash the egg?
Because we would be trapped in the house. I've already explained
that part.
You fucking numpty.
It's a paradox for many because, he's like, just kill the egg, but then you guys are all trapped in here and campaign would basically be done.
Yeah, and
so
whatever happens outside, we wouldn't know about it, and we'd probably die a long time before that.
I mean, I could, with not too much of, we would theoretically be able to power level against the Yonti, but without too much of that, I'd be able to get the rest of you out.
Except him, Cam would have to sacrifice himself, basically.
Well, I was gonna say either that or one person.
It would take a lot.
I was gonna say either that or we elect one person to go in and destroy the egg.
Yeah.
A self-sacrifice, but that person would then have to go through the gargoyles.
Well, I mean, at that point.
Well, you could probably go to the point.
At this point, whoever it was, they know they would not be coming back out. Should we choose to take that option?
There is that option too.
Berserk recklessness.
I would eventually be able to get myself out. I just have to get to a higher level so I could cast a higher level spell.
I could send a construct.
We could.
That way, Minnie.
Damn it.
Yeah, because he'd be in a different timeline, not connected to you.
Different plane.
Well, no. If we went back to right before we dropped into the entrance, I could just try and send a construct, maybe not upload, but just to rampage through, find the egg, smash it, and then he's stuck there. But we're all good.
But the chances are the wizard would probably stop a construct
Yeah.
quite easily. One person
It's got
is
fire.
a lot easier to deal with. Yeah.
He's got fire.
Yeah, what one person is a lot easier to deal with than a group.
So
that's out.
if someone were to go back, so the option with that too is they could teleport you to the egg right now. The problem is you would be stuck there.
Yes. Unless somehow we convince one of his fucking lackeys to let us out, which I highly doubt we could.
Have lackeys at that point.
He does have
Yeah,
lackeys,
he does.
yes.
He does have lackeys.
We just haven't run into them.
Well, you did. You just didn't realize it. So, when Tazar and the rear got...
Oh, they got touched up by his lackeys. Okay.
Yeah.
You got molested.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, banishment would have been really good for me during that fight.
Uh-huh.
That king is the real king. I'm the imposter. Crap.
So, what's the plan? What's the plan of action?
I'm personally for the military option, in which we go back like a day before and give them the warning. And
we could literally teleport to the point in time he stood onto the roof. Literally catch him on his roof and try and take him out there.
Smoke him with the ship's guns.
That as well.
Or just smoke him in general, prevent him from getting into the building.
Because I suspect he's the only one with enough power to actually cause the egg to hatch in a corrupted state like that.
Well, the egg's already corrupted, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
But
it's
I'm
just
suspecting
hatching.
that I suspect that he accelerated the hatching process using magic. Because he probably had to stop it from, going through its own hatching process.
Us just killing him isn't going to stop it from hatching. It might make it take longer, but it won't.
On our plane.
No, it'll hatch in here. And I highly doubt he's told his fucking students what his main plan is for that egg.
But is it worth the risk?
That immovable rod, yes?
Pretty sure that dragon can exert more than 8 tons of force on a door.
Only if it can find the door.
Well, that's the thing, you'd have to find it. And it would probably most likely, knowing how dragons work, it would probably hide in here. It would be a big enough room for it, and it could gather all the fucking special shit in here. And start a horde. So this would then become its lair.
By the time we truly have to worry about it, it wouldn't be able to fit through the door.
Yes. Because it would be a young dragon at that point, and it would be trying to assert its own dominance in the area it's found itself in. And
which would be this.
Yeah, which would be this. And by the time it's realized I need to go out and get shit, it's probably too big to move without bringing the entire place down on itself. So those are our options.
Alright, let's go for that. And if we fail to kill him, then we can
mobilize the military.
Yep.
Did I find anything, by the way?
I feel like it's a big risk, but if it's what you all feel is best, then that's what we'll do, I guess.
Well, the other option is we just go back, mobilize the military, and get it all ready.
I say we do
the there's the third option.
Sacrifice a person.
Rather not do that.
Are you willing to give your character?
I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kazar's the only one that could probably do it. Sneak through, because everyone else is going to get
my character would probably be the best one to do it. Tazar's going to look at everyone else and say, if we choose the third option, I will do it.
Finally
found the best one here.
Finally found a half decent elf. I don't feel like starting over.
Ambush option it is then.
This would literally be a question here of, this is obviously out of character. Are you actually really bored of your character, Zach?
Yes, no. It doesn't, I could go either way, honestly.
You could go either way. You've got backups in play, I'm guessing.
I basically have something drawn up, yes. I don't have anything on paper, but I do have something drawn up.
So I'm gonna leave that. If you want to do the third option, Taz, that's your call. That's the decision for you.
then yeah, that would not be a choice for the group. If you want to sacrifice your character because that's how you want to roleplay him, that's on you.
Also,
well,
if you want to think on this,
let me logic this out for you guys. Basically, look at what my character has been doing. He's trying to counter some of the bigger evil in the world, by restarting this order to fight his village.
Yeah.
Because he sees his village as probably one of the bigger threats that's going to outlast, other momentary things. This, on the other hand, is probably the biggest threat that he can.
Now this is an Avengers level threat. Sorry, I had to do the meme.
God damn it.
Oh no, we have to stop the dragon from getting the Infinity God.
hang on. Let Cash continue, guys. Go ahead, Cash.
But yeah, no, basically this is the biggest threat that he can, consider himself of. That, he can't think of anything because this whole thing, basically between this and arrears nonsense, which, when you guys go back, you should maybe try and fix somehow.
Hey.
There's not really. He sees this as it would be a worthy sacrifice of his life. That's how Hazar sees this. He's been a thief. He's been nothing. This is a hill worth dying on. And the way he sees it, this is more of an assured. Him going in and destroying that egg is more of an assured thing than, gathering the military and hoping we can take it down. Or, the same wizard who already cast invincibility on himself once, pulling that shit again and going anyway.
Do you doubt the prowess of the Royal Avalonian Navy?
Yes.
Oh.
And she looks to you. So Tazar, do you want to go?
He's going to take a moment. He's going to... Somebody have the roll of parchment?
Yes.
Oh yeah, here you go.
He'll take that and he's going to write a letter to Norlin detailing what he wants done with the order.
Okay.
And where he has gone, and that whole chestnut, and he's going to say, yes, I will go.
Out of character. Can I have your stuff?
That's rude.
I know, that's why I said out of character.
Well, on looking at it, all he's going to take with him, he's going to take his ring of invisibility. He's going to take his hidden blade, his armor, and tools, but most of his other stuff is in his bag of holding, and he's going to leave his bag of holding with you guys. So, you can split that up as you will. But he's going to take just the bare essentials that he's going to need to get in and do what he needs to do.
Anything in particular you want sent to Norlin, or?
Just send him the information back that I have, the copy of the book, so he can give it to somebody else.
The gear.
The bow.
Oh, he's taking the gear.
You mean my fucking
gear.
grapnel and shit?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have his own?
He has his own, but not like yours. His is like the other stuff. So
he's gonna look at his. Yeah, okay. So Tazar's gonna look at his wrist grapple and gonna take it off for the first time in
however long it has been since he had it.
He has an obvious tan line.
Yeah, he does. Basically, aside from bathing, he doesn't take it off.
There's no hair is grown there.
Alright. You see her snap her fingers very similar to how the wizard did, and you see a portal next to her open. Tazar, this is your stop. I put you next to the altar, all you'll need to do is destroy the egg.
Oh,
it was in the museum, not the altar.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, no, it was in the museum.
It was in the museum, so yeah.
You put me in the museum.
You in the museum, yeah.
But he's going to turn to everyone and say, "Gentlemen, from that time we met in the bar, it's been an honor." And he will dive through the portal.
What a ride.
And you see him
gone.
Gone. It is done. Now, where would you all like to go?
Back.
We should probably take out the wizard as well.
Marty, we gotta go back. Sorry. Yeah, I think towards or to.
So we want to appear on the roof.
The last thing he is going to say before he says it's been an honor, he's going to say, "And gentlemen, don't let what I've been done be a mean."
We'll try.
If not, Baywater and I die, I am. If you fail that, I am just going to haunt your ass.
I probably won't have an ass left to haunt if we screw this up, so.
Hell, if you screw this up, none of us will have an ass anyway.
At least the egg will be gone and you won't have to continue with a fucking dragon.
True.
And then, gentlemen, it's been an honor. And die.
Right. And die.
Or maybe not, who knows? Who knows what Waller has up his fucking sleeve, crafty bastard.
Turns out there were 3 eggs.
Either that or Tazar's just gonna be stealthing around in this mansion for the rest of his life, fucking causing all kinds of hell.
The wizard goes to like use the toilet, next thing, there's just an explosion down it.
Wait, before he goes, can I give him a handful of dynamite sticks that says, "Take out all the toilets"?
The wizard's sitting there, like, drinking a goblet of wine. He sets it down for a second, flips a page in his book, goes to pick it back up, it's gone.
Lit dynamite stick right there.
Look, the teacup's gone.
Shit there.
Alright, so
he looks back
where do
in
you
the
guys
book.
want to go?
He looks back in the book and you've just drawn a dick over the page.
He looks to both all of you, and where would you all like to go?
Do we want to ambush him on the roof, or do we want to do it from the ship?
Well, the ship's not really going to be an ambush, is it?
A bunch of cannons coming at it.
Presumably not expecting 6-pound shells to collide with his face.
Well, do you think you can hit the house from the ship?
I mean,
how far away was it?
Also think about this too. The ostrich military might not like you firing 6-pounders in the fucking city.
Well, presumably we'll go back ahead of time a little bit and explain things to them.
Well, and I also blame them for letting a mage set up shop in their fucking...
They didn't know.
I mean,
they didn't know. Realistically, they didn't know. So...
Oh, fuck it. We'll just ambush them on the roof.
Yeah, so if we go back in time, we literally have to go back ahead of that night, and we have to get on that roof before. Or is that... Or is it going to be...
what I will do is she's going to snap her finger sending you back. I will give you guys the next, probably, 2 weeks Brexit, since you won't be here next weekend. You guys come up with a game plan until the next session, okay? That'll be today's session, and that was pretty heavy. Holy shit.
I don't think Waller was expecting it to go that way.
Oh, I wasn't, but I kind of let it go. So, well, you guys come up with a battle plan. I was expecting you guys to fight it. I honestly was. So, because I'll even show you what it is before you guys get off. But
I wanted to fucking just see the navies demolish it.
I mean, we've got the main plan, a backup plan, and a backup to the backup.
I'm not going to show you because
god damn it!
So you guys will have to wait. And like I said, you guys have a plan. You guys will have to come up with a plan between now and the next session with how you do it. All right.
He's gonna make us fight it anyway, and we're just not gonna have we're not gonna have Tazar.
Tazar will be riding it.
Was probably not going to do much, to be honest, to that thing. to be honest,
implying the rest of us will anyway.
That is very not my forte. This dungeon was pretty much Tazar's forte.
Yeah. But did you guys like this today? Yeah.
It's some heavy shit.
Oh man.
Good though.
I'm very disappointed I wasn't one level higher.
I know.
Wait.
It would have been Cam making the sacrifice and not Tazar, if that was the case. Because he could have banished... Cam here could have banished all of you back at that point in time, basically. Yeah. But he'd have to sacrifice himself. So it was one of those that was two of the options, or you guys go back and fight it and possibly someone dying anyway. So yeah.
Yeah. And it wouldn't even be too hard to sacrifice, because I could just stick around and fight things until I'm high enough level to cast Word of Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so...
we could have stayed here and power grinded on the fucking young like...
Freaking Dragon Ball Z, freaking... like...
Training
yeah, just fucking every time we need to, fall back and recuperate and, heal up.
The session that stalled a little bit at the start, we got it going, and it was pretty good, So I'm happy with it. I hope you all had fun and were happy with it. So
it was a wild ride.
I was. Speaking of that, I'm gonna need to talk to Cash. So
yeah, he needs to make a whole new character.
Yep.
All right, I'll bring the stream down.
Okay.